Today on CCX News, a blow to the local restaurant scene as a longtime family-owned restaurant closes its doors. Thanks for joining us. After 15 years in downtown Robbinsdale, Nonna Rosa's is closing its doors. Reporter Emily Haugen spoke with the former owner and an employee about the impact the restaurant leaves behind.
West Broadway in Robbinsdale is known for its eclectic mix of businesses. Italian restaurant Nonna Rosa's Ristorante was one of those fixtures.
It was also kind of at the nexus of, a lot of really great other local communities.
Okay. Husband and wife duo Tina and Francesco Sulia opened up Nonna Rosa 15 years ago, and they sold it 5 years ago, looking for a change. But it's always had a special place in Sulia's heart.
We don't have any interest in it anymore, but it was our life's work, and it was something we built with love and, sweat and tears.
The business changed owners a couple more times since then, ultimately closing after its last day on Saturday, June 21st, announcing that decision on Facebook. That's where Sulia learned, too.
I didn't realize how hard it would hit me because that was our life's work, and we spent a lot of time there, and we loved the community, and just the impact of everybody's comments. It just really made us, miss that.
But she knows the restaurant industry is hard. Current owner Jason Lyons said in a statement that decreased sales and rising costs led to the closure. His staff knew that could happen ahead of time, but they held on.
Here I am 8 years later, so stayed till the end.
Server Tony Perozzi's been there 8 years, typically working the lunch hour.
Getting to meet people and just being part of the community was just excellent.
He says he's going to miss his regulars, many of whom were his neighbors.
I can go to the grocery store with 10 things on my list and forget 5 of them, but I'll remember that somebody doesn't, take such and such on the side or wants a different sauce on their food.
Perozzi credits the people and his bosses for those positive experiences. They kept him and the restaurant there until the very end. In Robbinsdale, Emily Haugen, CCX News.
A proposed new ordinance in Brooklyn Park could restrict where predatory sex offenders can live. The City Council recently approved a first reading of the ordinance. It makes it illegal for a Level 3 predatory offender to live within 500 feet of a park or playground. It also bans offenders from living within 1,000 feet of a school, place of worship, or another predatory offender. There are 21 Level 3 offenders currently living in Brooklyn Park. Level 3s are the most likely to reoffend.
The process will be, it goes to our detectives who handle this. They look at the map and they say, nope, that's not going to work. You can't move here. And so hopefully we stop it before it even gets to that point.
Offenders that violate the ordinance could face up to a year in jail and a fine. Meanwhile, the City of Brooklyn Park is considering increasing salaries for the mayor and council members. The city's charter commission made the recommendation after reviewing the salaries of peer cities. Currently, council members make about $12,500 a year, while the mayor makes just under $22,000. The charter commission is proposing a 3% bump for council members and a 5% increase for the mayor. The proposed changes would have to be approved by the City Council. A company in Plymouth and another in Brooklyn Center are receiving special recognition. Inc. magazine recently listed 17 Minnesota companies on its 2025 Best Workplaces list. On that list includes Prep Network, a media company in Plymouth that highlights student athletes. Also making the list is Imprint Engine in Brooklyn Center, a company that helps businesses with custom-designed merchandise. Inc. magazine makes its selections in part on employee engagement surveys and benefit evaluations. A popular Golden Valley bakery is making some changes this summer. In Business Matters, we take a look at what Funner Brothers Donut Company is doing to help draw in more families.
Is this a maple bar on the bottom?
Yes.
I'll take a maple bar.
When you're craving freshly baked goods, or more specifically,
donuts.
there are few places in the Northwest Metro that can rival Golden Valley's Funner Brothers.
Because they're the best donuts in town.
It's more than sugar and flour.
There you go. You're one of a kind here at Funner Brothers.
There's magic happening in these pastries.
They're great. They're classic.
And if you talk to the owners, they'll tell you business is good.
We're about 2 years into the remodel, rebranding, changing to Funner Brothers. The reception's been good. Yeah, we couldn't ask for more.
Yet for as popular as the bakery is, More is exactly what they're giving us, thanks to a partnership with Bridgman's Ice Cream.
You know, we have so many hours that the bakery's not in use, and we were just kind of tossing around ideas one day, and we landed on ice cream.
Funner Brothers usually closes for the day at 11 a.m., but for the rest of the summer, they plan to reopen in the afternoon and become an ice cream shop.
Ice cream in a cup or cone, something you can bike up with your family, walk up with your family on a nice day, and it's not a ton of places that you can do that anymore.
The plan is to offer 12 rotating flavors of hard scoop Bridgman's ice cream, which people can enjoy on new multicolored picnic tables outside.
I'm super excited about it. We love to get scoop ice cream, hang out on a picnic table with our puppy, and just hang out and enjoy the sunshine in the summertime as much as you can.
I love ice cream. Big ice cream person.
Owners want to stress that the full bakery selection will not be available during ice cream hours, with one exception.
This is our signature donut ice cream sandwich, and then you choose the ice cream and slap it in between the donut hole.
The perfect concoction to make everything feel, well, funner.
I think it's definitely good for the neighborhood. We need more small businesses, especially ice cream. I mean, it's a win for everyone.
Funner Brothers will stay open for ice cream until 9 p.m. all summer.
CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You also have access to a large on-demand library, including full sporting events and daily newscasts. To find us, go to the store, search CCX, and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. The CCX Media app, available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku.
We'll start our CCX All-Area Baseball team with a superb group of pitchers. Wayzata's Noah Filer had a great senior season. The Mr. Baseball finalist was 7-0 with a 1.04 ERA and 50 strikeouts in 47 innings. The All-Minnesota and All-Star Series selection will pitch for Purdue. Champlin Park junior Evan Nordby got the ball in the big games for the Section 5 4A champion Rebels, winning their section final and state quarterfinal games. Nordby had 9 wins and a 1.56 ERA, striking out 61 in 63 innings. Senior Tommy Heifert helped lead Totino Grace back to the State Class 3A tournament, 1 year after he was the winning pitcher in the championship game. The Southwest Minnesota State commit was 4-1 with a 2.25 ERA and also hit .312 with 8 doubles, 2 homers, and 19 RBIs. Junior Evan O'Dwyer was at his best late in the season for Maple Grove, with 3 straight shutouts down the stretch that included a no-hitter. Overall, he was 6-4 with a 1.93 ERA and 50 strikeouts. Sophomore Jay Mound of Hopkins has a great name for a pitcher and is a rising star. Mound was 6-3 with a 1.78 ERA and 38 strikeouts in 43 innings for the Royals. Rounding out the pitchers, Jonah Moulton of Heritage Christian Academy. The senior, who also played first base, was 8-3 with a 1.30 ERA and 89 strikeouts in 53 innings for the Section 4A runner-up Eagles. Moulton also hit .466 with 9 doubles, 26 runs, and 18 RBIs. Our catchers include number 16 Wyatt Peterson of Hopkins. The senior hit .358 with a .420 on-base percentage, 4 doubles, and 10 runs, while also excelling defensively. Number 3 Tyler Hand of Totino Grace is another strong leader from behind the plate. The senior hit .333 with 4 doubles, 2 home runs, and 22 runs batted in, helping the Eagles to the Section 5 3A title. Our first basemen include number 18 Connor Johnson of Maple Grove. The All-Star Series selection hit .325 with a .994 OPS, 5 home runs, 16 RBIs, and 20 runs scored while earning all-conference honors. Number 13 Kellen Oligmuller of Champlin Park worked his way back from a serious knee injury to excel as a senior. Oligmuller hit .333 with 23 RBIs for the state semifinalist Rebels and was also an effective relief pitcher. Our other infielders include number 33 second baseman James Hansen of Wayzata. The senior was an all-conference and all-section pick. He batted a team-high .379 with 8 doubles and 23 RBIs for the Section 6 4A runner-up Trojans. Number 13, Dawson Franke of Armstrong excelled defensively at shortstop. The All-Star Series selection hit .333 with 14 RBIs and 14 stolen bases for the Falcons. Number 11, Nick Carlson was a leader for Champlin Park. The senior shortstop hit .481 with a .551 on-base percentage, 8 doubles and 14 stolen bases. The All-Star Series and All-State selection will play at Concordia St. Paul. Number 8, Sam Mose of Wayzata was another two-way standout as a junior. Mose excelled with the glove at short and hit .378 while walking 20 times. He scored 32 runs with 7 doubles and 3 triples. Number 3, Matthew Birkland of Wayzata had a strong junior season at third base. Birkland hit .357 with 6 doubles, 2 triples, 18 runs scored, and 19 RBIs. He's a Star Tribune All-Minnesota pick. Number 22, Adam Asen played a variety of spots for Park Center, Columbia Heights, Maranatha. The junior hit .354 with 22 runs scored and also struck out 47 batters in 33 innings as a pitcher for the Pirates. In the outfield, number 7, Gabriel Nathie of Providence Academy. The All-Star Series selection hit .390 with 27 runs, 4 doubles, 3 triples, 2 homers, 16 RBIs, and 27 stolen bases. There it is, the CCX All-Area Baseball team. These guys also had strong seasons, the honorable mention picks for baseball. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.